Up, party animals? I just want to make this video today. It's gonna be a little more serious than some of my other ones, and by that I mean all of my other ones. Maybe we'll see. But I'd like I put in the description of my previous video, which I hope you guys have seen. It was just kind of my first impressions of this game before I really quite understood it. But I found after playing this game seems to show what it's like to have depression or to even have bipolar disorder. First of all, that's a stretch. I was gonna say the getting up this early in the morning, showing, insomnia, but I don't know that because the alarm was going off that that's really a problem or a difference. But overall, just this whole game has a lot to it that shows kind of just that whole bad feeling the depression, bipolarness tends to show, the fact that everything is dark. There's not a very good field of view, we would say. Like, things far down there are dark. It tends to kind of show that, like, I feel like that's kind of the shadow that kind of looms over people who are depressed. So we've got nothing to eat. That just kind of comes, I think, with this person's lifestyle. I mean, the doors and windows being boarded up, I think, doesn't necessarily show a literal, barricading yourself in, but how you feel trapped off, separated, and isolated. Just all of that. I'm still not quite sure where the shrimp fit in, but yeah, there's the shrimp, and then there's this picture. You see it here. You see it out here in the hallway. You see it there as well as all in here. And I think some of that's where I pulled kind of the part of the bipolar disorder in, is because, bipolar can go from extreme mood swings, and part of that does involve obsession and overactivity, working really hard or whatnot. And so, I mean, this shows a obsession over this painting, over, even the Bahamas, everything about it. It's kind of crazy. But the TVs, I think they can kind of show how, they're all static. What is that? 5 different TVs and nothing to watch. Sometimes when you're depressed, nothing interests you. So yeah, there's that. The computer, I think just it showing no friends, all of that. It's having absolutely no interest, being preoccupied. I'm not even reading this. Those are all, characteristics of what it can be like to be, in a depression. And I think this video, or this, not just this video, this game really shows how life can feel. Clean the microwave. Okay, so I mean, clean the microwave. I think it kind of shows, trying to find little tasks to do is important. Decide what to do with the man in the cage. Now, at first, I thought that was kind of talking about himself, an inward sort of, I feel like I'm trapped, what do I do? But upon my second playthrough, I did find out this says electrocute the man in the cage, and that's kind of it's kind of dark and whatnot. But if you look in here, he does have these pictures showing a hidden door or a safe room, and I found that these keys are here, you grab the keys, come down here to the bookshelf, close the door, come down here to this bookshelf, and this is really creepy and really dark, and I don't know what to think about it yet. But again, he's got more of this painting here, and is that the original maybe? I don't know, I haven't like taken a close look around here. But I mean, there's just this man in this cage. And I really don't know what all of that is supposed to mean yet. I mean, again, this is completely just my interpretations of this. But I think it brings up a really good point that we need to be aware that these things exist. And I mean, you see the note in here. I read it on my other video, to his mom. You know, he sounds confused. I guess I'm supposed to write a note. You know, typical pre-suicide note. I don't want you to blame yourself. And now with Dad gone, I'm sorry I have to leave you too. And it just it really brings about, at least for me, it really made me think. It's one of these games, one of those things that it stays with you for a while. I mean, I've got the chills running up and down my leg. The atmosphere in this game is insane. But I think it really brings forth something that it's a very important topic, and we don't talk about it enough. I think everybody struggles with depression at some point or another, and it's something that really needs to be discussed or spoken to, so that people don't do that. They don't go into their closets and hang themselves, because that's not a good option. That's not a choice. And so yeah, that's just kind of my interpretation on this. I don't really want to preach too much. That's the only level that I know of. I'm hoping that he's gonna add some more, maybe. I say that, but I mean, again, it's dark. It is dark. It's creepy. It's eerie. It's scary. But I think all of those things are what struggling with a mental illness like bipolar condition or depression is like. I think it is kind of a shrouded cloud that just it's hard to make your way through. It's hard to see the light, because like you saw in the game, there is not much light. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I just wanted to kind of discuss this game and kind of bring forth that stuff I didn't quite understand at first, and kind of, I'd say, the importance of this game. It's definitely gotten me thinking over the last day or two. I say day or two. It was just yesterday that I played this, but it really got me thinking. It's some heavy stuff, and so I mean, I encourage you, if you know somebody who is struggling with depression, really talk to them. Try to provide that hope. Open up those doors. I know it can be painful, or if you are, and I encourage you to find somebody to talk to, or if you need someone to talk to. I love talking to people and trying to help them anyway, and you don't always have to just talk about your problems, but just go out, have fun, find somebody you can hang out with. That's always the best as well. So I do encourage you guys on that, though. Check out this game if you feel like it. It really has quite an atmosphere and a mood to it that I have not found in any other game. I don't think Slender gave me the chills as much as this game has, even on my fourth playthrough. I think that's my third. Um, it's really, really powerful, and I applaud whoever it was that made this. I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but yeah. Leave your thoughts in the description, no, in the comments down below. If you saw like a different interpretation, or if you can explain some of this, definitely let me know. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to bring this forward because I thought it was really interesting. Um, but yeah, that's all I have for you guys. So, yeah, awareness for depression, bipolar, suicide stuff. And as always, everybody, thank you for watching. Behave your butts, stay smexy, y'all. Deuces.